What have I learned most? Never take anything for granted. Wild Bill is a perfect example. Wild Bill! Wild Bill's best advice to me is, it's not what happens to you, Sarah, it's how you handle it. And never, ever, ever give up. Oh, Sarah, you're looking spiffy.
You know, I knew you was coming. Hey. So my passion has always been cars. Used to have a lot of fast race cars. I was into street racing back in the day and stuff. I totaled a car on I-25 southbound, shut down I-25, but I was blessed because I was the only one involved. First of all, I had MRSA in my leg, so they had to amputate my leg. Then I had a tumor in my bladder. Then the tumor got removed, and they said the ligaments and stuff were bad, so they had to remove my bladder. I about died a few times on the operating table. I was in a coma for about a month. Went home, then we got home care. That's how I got involved with BAYADA. I met Gina.
You know, my first short-term goal was to have him sleep through the night dry. I mean, the bag just leaked all the time.
It'd start leaking, and we fix that leak. Then that's like a cartoon character, it'd spring a leak somewhere else. It's like, wow.
It was an 8.5-hour surgery of 4 surgeons to fix it. He wasn't doing much, and you know, I couldn't really get him motivated until I finally told him, I said, you know you're going back to work. And he looked at me like I was crazy.
Most definitely. It was just depression. It was like, I cannot believe I was going through this stage in life. It was extremely hard to be positive with everything that I was doing, because every time I turned around, I'd run into the wall again.
I was noticing the way that he was walking. You know, he always had a lot of back pain, and he didn't walk right. But I'm not the expert with that, and I knew Sarah was.
I grew up in a small rural town west of Chicago. I wanted to be an occupational therapist since I was in 7th grade. I was the icing that was coming on to that cake that Gina prepared for me, and that was the final thing that he needed to do to be able to return to work. And he, as you can tell, is loving life. Are you dancing? Oh, there you go. You said you like to cut the rug. I forgot about that.
I do. Cut holes in it. Without Sarah in my life, I'd still probably be walking like a penguin, because I wasn't sure how the prosthetic is supposed to fit, how I was supposed to walk. All I know is it kept me from tipping over, so that was a bonus.
She talked to the prosthetists, and he went in, and they were terrified because they've worked with her before. She takes no prisoners.
Right.
My kind of girl.
I can't imagine being a home health professional and going in and not loving what you do. You've got to, because there is a person behind that door that is depending on you every time you walk through there. You've got to be their advocate.
Sarah, I'm so glad you got this award. Nobody deserves it more. You have to know the sacrifice I've made to be here, knowing how much I hate having my picture taken.
But you look so good.
I truly love working with you. I know I have full confidence in what you do. And if I've got a tough case, you're the first one on my list to call. Congratulations, Sarah.
Okay, Miss Sarah, congratulations. I know you're blushing right now, but that's okay. That's what we do. But I cannot be more proud of you. It's amazing, because you are an amazing individual. And I want to congratulate you and thank you very much.
There is so much dysfunction and unhappiness in this world, and if I can make a difference every day with 2 to 3 people, for whether it's a moment or it's going to be, long term for them, it's worth it.